alternative therapeutic model. And he said, for too long in government, there's a black box way of doing business. We send bureaucrats to neighborhoods, they knock on doors and say, I'm here from the city, I'm here to help you, and people go like this. They've received bad services or no services. So we found out, he tested this, that working with us, people started to open up. So we partner with his staff, and we go into neighborhoods. A project like this is on the side of a methadone clinic, totally graffiti, defaced, gray, peeling, acrimony between the clinic and the community. He said, this is going to be about addiction and recovery. We took over the basement, turned it into an artist studio, started working with people in recovery, started working with the social workers. We got a little grant from the Yale School of Medicine to evaluate the project. They said, you're really onto something. People are staying, they're going to group therapy more often because of this project. So we said, great, good to know. We're going to expand how we're working. We expanded it several times. 1,200 people worked on this project over a period of several years. We then ended up applying and getting a major grant from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation to use art as a way to better access mental health resources in parts of the city. And that program is absolutely going strong. It's called the Porch Light Initiative because we feel that art is, it's transcendent and it's luminous. It lights up a part of people that they had not seen. And it also impacts the community at the same time. And there's a question. I mean, the question is, can art really make a difference? But to sit on the sideline and not do anything seems to me really, really, really unacceptable. So I say, you try everything. And if you fail, you fail. But who's to say it's going to fail? I mean, life is, it's incremental. You all know that. Change does not happen overnight. But already, we can see the changes. But how do we know? By the amount of people sending us authorization forms, by the merchants who are talking to each other, by the fact that they form for the first time a business association, by the fact that there are tensions between the community and the merchants who don't live there, that they're talking more. This all means something, that they're now a group of young people from this community who have been trained in ways they hadn't. Here are kids who dropped out of high school, weren't really sure where they were going, have talent and ability. But in our society, things are just not fair. And so what we need to do, it's like not just a job for us, it's like a moral obligation to come in with as comprehensive a program as possible to try to see that things change. We have a program where 18,000 people last year came to the city to see our murals, and I feel that is another part of economic development, that people are coming to Philadelphia to not just see the Liberty Bell or the Constitution Center, but are coming to see what is going on in communities all over the city, what is going right. And I think that is really powerful. And a percentage of the people coming on tours are staying overnight, are spending money in our city, and that too is part of economic development. So in the end, if you ask me, what is this project, what is your program about, I would say it's about impacting individuals, young people, the community, and by extension, there is a huge impact on the civic life of Philadelphia as we have turned it into an outdoor museum. The poet Adrienne Rich asks, what would it mean to live in a city whose people were turning despair into hope? And she answers, and she says, you yourself must change it. Mural arts is just a small piece of the picture here. Working with incredible citizens and artists and young people, everyone across the city, philanthropy's business, we have worked together to bring art into people's lives. And at the end of the day, I believe deeply and passionately that art can ignite.